Arkansas Style on KARK.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style. If you've ever tried to eat better or stay consistent with fitness, you've probably heard a lot about protein. But it can be hard to know how much you actually need or how to work it into your day. Heather Abed, owner and instructor at Jazzercise Little Rock, is here to talk about getting more protein in your diet. And she's sharing a simple go-to protein smoothie that makes it easy. Missed you, babe.
Oh.
Good
to
to
see
see
you
you
again.
back in studio.
I love being here.
Okay, well, we've kind of kicked off this protein shake idea. We started back in December with a peppermint one. Cover some of the basics of why we need protein.
Okay, so protein. So if you have been paying attention in the news lately, the dietary guidelines have kind of been flipped on their head. They took the food pyramid and they literally turned it upside down.
Whoa.
And so now when you look at the food pyramid of our daily required things we're supposed to be eating, protein is now at the top of that list. So it's not at the bottom. What they moved to the bottom is the whole grains, the breads, and so you want little of those, and then as you go up, you want more whole foods. You want dairy, you want eggs, cottage cheese, yogurt. You want protein. That's at the top. And why? It's the big buzzword lately, right? Everyone's talking protein. Because protein is the building block of our body. So it's the amino acids, it gives us hormone health, it gives us brain health, and it helps our muscles rebuild. So the old model was kind of a survive model, right? This is the bare amount of protein you need to survive. But now we've moved to a thrive model. Let's not just have the bare amount of protein. Let's have enough protein in our bodies to thrive, to give our bodies everything it needs to make hormones, to make our brain run, and to make our muscles rebuild and get stronger. Because what happens as we age, we lose muscle mass, right?
Okay.
So we want to give our body what it needs. It's a lot of protein.
This is the other thing
a lot
that
of
blew my
protein.
mind when we were talking about this last month is how much protein we actually need on a daily basis.
It's a lot, yeah.
Wow.
I think most people, especially women, I don't think we get enough protein. You know, men are kind of meat and potatoes. Okay, if women don't eat like that, you know, we're salads and, you know, so maybe you're not eating the right things to get that protein. And last time I gave an equation and maybe some people glazed over with the math. So there's several different ways to calculate protein. The easiest one is to take your weight and multiply it by 0.36. That gives you your survive amount. That's the bare amount of protein you need in a day. But we're going for thriving now. So take your weight, multiply it by 0.7. and then multiply it by 0.8, and that's your range.
Okay, so just to make it easy math, you used yourself as an example. How much protein do you need in a day?
So for me, my weight times 0.7 and 0.8, I need between 90 and 100 grams of protein a day.
Did you hear that number, folks?
It's
at
a
home?
lot.
90 grams of protein.
Especially if you work out.
I mean, that's just incredible.
Yeah, it's a high amount.
It really is. And like Heather's telling you, it's not a survive, it's a thrive situation. Building blocks of your body.
Yep.
Well, you are making it so easy and approachable for us to be able to add protein in our diet by teaching us these fun shakes.
Yes.
What are we going to be doing today?
Okay, so we're going to make a protein shake. I use this to supplement because sometimes I can't eat enough fish or chicken or beans or dairy to get all my protein in. So I like to have this after I work out because I've already torn down some muscles and I need to rebuild. So this one is very easy. The first thing is you're going to use 3/4 of a cup of unsweetened almond milk. Now that's what I use because I don't want to add in a bunch of extra sugar. I just want to add in some liquid so that it can blend up really well and smooth. I like almond milk. If you want to use whole milk, go for it. Just be aware of your calorie count.
Okay, so whole milk just adds calories to this, is what
Just
you're
going to add
saying?
some calories. You're still going to get some good protein, but it will add some more calories and some fat. But you may be okay with that.
Do you get calcium out of almond milk, or you only get it from the cows? I think you only get it from the cow's milk.
I don't think you get it from the almond milk. Yeah.
So if you're looking to add calcium,
I'm mainly going for filler. It's a little better than water.
Okay.
Is what I use it
there
for my protein shake.
Okay.
Now, this is where you're getting a good source of protein already. So this is a Light and Fit yogurt. I like it because it's a Greek yogurt. It's low calorie, no added sugar, no fat, and you're getting 14 grams per serving, which is a 3/4 cup.
Look at you doubling down on the protein effort in this shake.
And it's a whole food. So these are whole foods. These are at the top of the pyramid, things we're supposed to be eating.
As opposed to processed,
Right, as opposed to the processed. And then we've got a banana.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you don't like bananas, use whatever you want. You can use a half cup of any kind of frozen fruit that you choose. I like a banana because I think it makes it creamy, and I always have bananas on hand. So a banana. And then I do a squeeze of honey because this is God's sugar, right? It's a whole food. It's not a processed sugar. This is a whole sugar. So I figure the bees think it's good for us, we should put it in there. And I like it gives just a touch of sweetness, so just a squeeze of honey. And then lastly,
here's
we
the
add
star
our
of the
protein
show.
powder. Yes.
Uh-huh.
So between this and your yogurt, this little smoothie has 35 grams of protein. 35. 35.
Okay.
Low in fat. Almost no added sugar except for the natural sugars from your banana and your squeeze of honey. So this is really good. So we're gonna blend it up.
Okay.
So I kind of already pre-made it for us, but we'll give it a little pulse in the blender. And then we're going to give it a taste.
Okay, so 35 grams in this one shake.
In
That's
this whole
1/3
thing.
of what Heather is saying is for
And that's
her
a third,
recommended
yeah.
daily. You know,
Okay.
so easy and simple to do.
Cheers.
I can smell the banana.
Yeah, I like banana, yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, that is delicious.
Better than the peppermint one.
Well, I mean, different.
That one, that was like a frap with the ice and stuff in it, and I like mine creamy.
Oh man,
I'm not gonna lie.
Here's the other thing that's fun about doing protein shakes is that a lot of people like a sweet treat, okay? So you are getting almost like
really
a
are.
dessert quality
It's a
treat,
smoothie.
you know, for yourself during the day.
Yeah.
And you're doing so much good for your body.
And 1/3 of my protein right here after I work out. I've got a great snack. And this is a healthy snack, you know, this is all plant-based food. And you can't always get it all with whole foods. So if you can, I think this is a great way to supplement with a good plant-based, clean nutrition protein powder.
All right, folks at home, there is the recipe on your
Try it.
screen. Definitely try it. I mean, 10 out of 10
Okay,
situation
yay!
here. This is absolutely outstanding. And again, so simple to do. Confession time, I did pick up the protein powder and I've been doing the protein
I'm so
shakes.
excited.
Not religiously, but it really is.
It's a start.
It is nice to have in the cabinet.
It is, it is.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Thanks
I
for
appreciate
having
you.
me.
Delicious, so
Cheers.
good. For more nutrition tips and fitness inspiration, you can connect with Heather at Jazzercise Little Rock. And for the full smoothie recipe, head to our website, arstyleshow.com. Now, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're talking simple steps that you can take before the winter storm hits, plus the most common HVAC problems, Texas this time of year, and how to avoid them. We'll be right back. You're watching Arkansas Style.